recent times, I was at the Kempinski Hotel when the former president met the press, and he shared his thoughts on a number of things affecting our national life. Then we heard current Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the election platform saying, I mean, there have been calls for us to debate and all of that. I'm inviting the former president to join me for a debate on the economy and everything in between. Then he goes on to say the former president is as empty as an empty barrel. I want your initial thoughts on this wrangling between both parties and maybe what the essence of a debate would be between them. Is there that need? Dr. Arthur Kennedy, starting with you.
Yes, there is historically, most of the time, a debate about debates. And it is always said that the person who calls for the debate thinks he needs it more. So looking at the US historically, for example, there have been debates since 1960, not regularly, and in Ghana, there have been debates since 2008. And I played a small part in arranging the 2008 debates. I think that from these initial exchanges, it would appear as if the MPP presidential candidate thinks that he needs a debate more, and the NDC candidate or team do not think they need a debate as much. But these are initial shadow boxing. As a Ghanaian patriot, though, I think in general, debates are good for campaigns. They clarify, but I noticed that Dr. Bawumia called for a comparison of policies. I think that there, of course, should also be a comparison of records. And not only that, I also think that it should not be just the two major candidates. There might be other candidates who, in the public interest, should be included in the debate.
I see. Now, does that make you think then, since he is calling for it, and you said that historically, per your analysis, the person who calls for the debate thinks he needs it more. Does that mean, from where you sit, you think Dr. Bawumia feels he's in a weaker position and so he needs the debate more?
Yes, I do. I think so, that polling during this election season has shown that the NDC candidate, Mr. Mahama, is in the lead. There is debate about how much of a lead he has. And I think that these exchanges on the debate confirms the fact that even within the campaigns, that is their view. And if you compare it to other places, for example, in the US, in 1976, Gerald Ford agreed to debate his challenger because he thought he was behind. In 1980, Jimmy Carter agreed to debate Reagan because he thought he was behind. And even in Ghana, in 2008, the NDC people wanted the debate more. And actually, a lot of the public don't know it, but Akufo-Addo was reluctant to debate because, as he put it to me, all of them, opposition parties will gang up against me. So in general, the people who call for debates tend to need it more.
All right.